Greetings everyone watching this video. So this is our midterm project by our group, and it will be submitted to Ma'am Serene Pregonero. So our chosen system was event booking system. So further ado, let's talk about our content topic to be discussed. So first, we're gonna talk about the code header, what we include there, just like import and what package it could be. Second is the sign up frame. It will describe and explain what and how does sign up frame works together. In line with that, for the third topic, we have submit function. This function elaborates and explains the purpose of the sign-up frame. Next, the booking frame. In this booking frame, we gonna see our main concept that stores our idea. Next is the dates and drop downs. So for the dates and drop downs, it will show how it works and how it is aligned with the system. And for number 6 and seat number buttons, so it shows that when a user clicks the button or the seat number, it will discuss what would be its function. So next is the booking buttons. Once that it will be submitted, it will explain on how booking buttons purposes. Next, seat count function. For the seat count function, it will explain and demonstrate how does the seat counts works entirely for the system. Next, seat availability function. For the seat availability function, it will explain to us that what would be its purpose in seat availability in order to book one person to another. So lastly, the result frame. It will shows the overall result of what would be the booking is. So further that, let's continue with our discussion.
Hello everyone, my name is Mike Jason P. Gargarino, and this is our research project for midterm. Start po natin sa pag-import po namin ng Java.awt. Nag-import po kami nito kasi ginagamit po siya para po sa paggawa ng graphical user interface or tinatawag po natin na GUI tulad ng mga button, panel, at text field. Then import Java AWT event naman po is para po sa pag-handle ng mga events, like for example po is yung pag-click po ng mga button. Then import Java X.swing naman po is para po sa paggawa ng swing based na GUI application. Then import Java Swing.border and .line border is para po gumawa ng border o outline sa mga GUI component. Then ito po yung public class midterm project naman po namin. Yan po yung public class namin. Then sa private static JText area naman po, transaction log, isa po siyang text area kung saan ipinapakita po ang mga details ng pagbili ng ticket. Then sa private static JPanel seat panel naman po is isa po siyang panel na naglalaman ng mga upuan or yung mga seat po button. Then sa private static JButton naman po, seat button is tapos new button 25. Isa po siyang array na naglalaman ng 25 seats po na button. Then ito po sa private static boolean naman po is isa po siyang boolean array na tumutukoy po kung isang upuan po ba ay meron na pong nakakuha or wala pa. Then sa private static JButton clear button naman po, isa po isa po siyang button na ginagamit upang i-erase po or i-reset yung napiling upuan. Then, private static JText field naman po na may ticket field. Isa po siyang text field kung saan maaring maglagay po ng bilang ng ticket na bibilhin kung bali kung ilan po. Yan. Sa private static selected event naman po is variable po na magtatala kung aling event po yung pinili ng user. Then dito naman po is private static final in ticket prices. So ano po siya? Naglagay po kami ng mga price for regular. Ito po yung sa regular, may 500, 400, 300. Then dito naman po may naglagay din po kami ng price po ng VIP, which is 1K, 800, 700. Then sa VVIP naman po is 1.5, 1.2 and 1K. So ayun po. Then ayun lang po pala. Thank you.
Greetings everyone. My name is Jeremiah Desada and di-discuss ko po sa inyo ang aking art, which is this J-frame. Dito po sa line na to is gumamit po kami ng J-frame para po gumawa ng window na may title na signed up. And dito naman po is gumamit naman kami ng J-panel para magsilbing lalagyan ng lahat ng part po ng mga forms tulad ng buttons, text fields, and etc. At inad po namin ito sa window. Dito naman po sa content pane set layout, sinusubukan po nito na i-disable yung automatic na pag-aayos ng mga part ng form para mano-mano pong mailagay ang posisyon ng bawat isa. And dito po is gumamit naman po kami ng JLabel is equal to JLabel username. Gumawa po kami ng JLabel na may pangalang username, and gumamit po kami ng font na Tahoma, and yung size po is 15. And sa setbox naman po is dito po yung position po ng JLabel dun po sa window, which is 23, 43, 73, and 25. And inad po namin to sa Windows panel po. And dito naman po sa text field, JText field, txt username is equal to JText field. Gumawa naman po kami ng text field is para po, dito naman po is para yung user po is malagay po yung username niya. And ang font po is Tahoma po ulit, plain, and size po is 10. And gumamit po kami ng set bounds para po sa positioning po ng text field sa window. And gumamit din po kami ng border na may color black, and inad po namin to sa window. Dito naman po ay gumamit po kami ng JLabel po ulit na may pangalan pong password. And gumamit po ulit kami ng label 12 set font para po ma-set font po yung po namin na Tahoma, font plain, and size po is 15. Then gumamit po ulit kami ng set font para po sa positioning po dun sa panel, and inad po ulit namin to gamit po yung content pane add label, yung pangalan po nung JLabel. And dito naman po is gumamit po kami ng JPassword field, and po para po ma-type po nung user yung password niya, which is ito po. And gumamit po ulit kami ng font Tahoma and plain and size 10. Next po is gumamit po ulit kami ng set bounds para po sa positioning po ulit nung password field. And dito po is gumamit po ulit kami ng color block na border. Sinet po namin siya na kulay black, and inad po ulit namin siya sa window. Then dito naman po ay gumamit po kami ng J button para po na ang pangalan po is show is dito po ay para po makita po yung tinype na password po nung tao po. And pwede din po itong show or hide nung yung password po na tinype nung user. And gumamit po ulit kami ng font na Tahoma. And binold po namin po ito. And size 8. Dito po is toggle button that set bounds. Dito po ulit is para maset po namin yung maset po ulit kung saan siya naka-align dun sa window. And inad po namin ito sa window po. Dito naman po sa submit J button submit, btn submit. Gumawa po kami ng button ng submit button para po ma-submit yung nilagay pong username and password ng user. And ulit po gumamit po ulit kami ng set bounds para maayos po dun sa panel po, and inad po ulit namin. Then gumawa din po ulit kami ng J button, nag-add din po kami ng J button cancel. Kunyari po is parang mali po yung type ng user, pwede niya po ito i-cancel. Yan po, cancel. And nag-set bounds po ulit kami para ma-align po yung position po ng button cancel. And inad po ulit namin ito sa and yun lang po. Si Raven Nansol na po ang magpapatuloy po ng discussion.
Thank you for that 1, 2, 3. So ayan, next po natin na explain naman is about dito sa function na pagtoggle ng button, whether to show it or hide the button, to hide the input text. So first, tinawag po natin yung toggle button, which is the show and hide. Nag-add po tayo ng action listener, which is the way kung paano natin matatawag yung isang button and have it function. So with that, nag-create po tayo ng private boolean is password visible is equal to false. Why? Malalaman po natin yan sa mga conditions na ito. Dahil tayo po ay merong if is password visible, dito na po natin nilagyan ng condition na kung daw ang password ay is password visible, ang character po na nilagay natin in order na matakloban o matakpan ang isang password ay yung asterisk na characters, which is tinawag po natin ang password field at nag-set po tayo ng echo char tapos yung asterisk. Next, since naka-hide ang ating button, tinawag po uli natin ang toggle button at sinet text po natin siya as show. So however, nilagyan din natin siya ng design na may Tahoma na font, tapos naka-bold po siya, which has 8 pixels of size ng font natin. So sa next condition naman natin, which is yung condition na if meron tayong if, syempre meron tayong else, wala na pong iba. So ang else natin, tinawag naman natin si password field ulit, at syempre isi-set natin yung echo char niya is to char and 0. Why? Getting the input of a user will need it in terms of character. Hindi naman po natin sinet as string yon dahil ang pag-set ng echo char ay hindi pwede po sa set ng string. So bakit naging 0? It will depends on how the code works, even though it has many length or many characters with it. So that's why it's called string, not a character. So ginamit natin ay character. So as we can see, kapag daw pinindot natin ng show button, magiging height siya. Like, magbabago into height. So, ang ginawa naman natin dyan, nagkaroon tayo ng toggle button, tinawag natin at nag-set tayo ng text to height, which is tatago natin yung password na nilagay natin. So, sa toggle button, sa next naman natin, nag-set din tayo, same as the show button, ginawa natin siyang Tahoma na font, ginawa natin siyang bold, and with that, ginawa natin 0. So, may condition pa po tayo sa panghuli. Kumbaga, hindi na siya literal na condition na if, gano'n. Ginawa naman natin, is password visible is equal to not is password visible. So, ibig sabihin, once na napipindot natin yun, napipindot natin yung button na yan, nagbabago yung ating peripheral value ng isang boolean. So, next naman po natin, tinawag natin yung button submit. Bakit natin tinawag? Since sakop siya ng ating action listener or ng function, gumawa ulit tayo ng boolean is authenticated is equal to false. Why? Malalaman po natin ulit. So, gumawa naman tayo again ng dalawang condition, if and else, na kung daw ay if txt username that get text that string that is empty or password field that get password is equal to 0 dot length, doon na po papasok ang ating J option pane, which is magpo-pop up po na ang user and password daw ay cannot be empty. Why? Kasi ang ating condition dito, yung text username natin ay nag-get tayo ng text doon. Eh kung wala ka naman nilagay, kahit white spaces man yan, it's considered empty. Yan, may ano tayo dyan na is empty. So, ang ginamit natin doon sa pagiging option pane na yun ay warning message, which is yung may exclamation point na color red. Tapos, sa isang condition natin, which is yung else, magiging yung is authenticated natin is true. Why? Dahil kung maglalagay ka naman ng mga value dun sa input field, magiging true talaga yan. Kasi naging else condition natin siya. So, magdi-dispose na po yung ating frame dahil tinawag natin yon at magpo-proceed na siya sa register. And ang pangalan ng option pane na yun ay congrats. Also, ito ay information message, yung may letter I na kulay blue. So with that, tinawag naman natin yung function or object na show booking system, which is na-satisfied kasi ng else yung condition, kaya tinawag na natin yung show booking system. So next naman natin is yung cancel method or yung cancel button. Sa btn cancel, nag-add tayo ng action listener, which is isi-set daw ng username, yung username and password natin na white space or blank dahil kinancel natin ito. So dun sa frame na yun, may default operation tayo na exit on close, like we can exit the system wherever we want to, and the frame, yung size ng frame natin ay 461 and 266. So sinet natin yung frame natin as true. So with that, here comes our next presenter explaining on what show booking system happened.
Greetings everyone, my name is Leslie Vidalco and i-discuss ko po yung show booking system naman. First one is we made the method po, private static void. Void means the method doesn't return any value. Then show booking system is yung name ng method. Then yung parenthesis po nito is parameters. Pero wala po kaming ganun. Then JFrame, gumawa po kami ng JFrame. Then yung variable is frame. Then new JFrame event ticket booking system is yung name ng frame. Then frame set layout, yung flow layout. Ito po is kapag yung mga element nyo is puno na doon sa isang row, automatically na siyang bababa. Then frame set size, ito 400 and 500. Sinaset dito yung width tsaka length ng frame mo. Then frame set resizable, naka-false po siya. Dito is hindi ina-allow ng program na ma-resize nung user yung frame. Then second one naman is gumawa po kami ng check boxes. Ayan, J checkbox. Tapos yung variable name is concert checkbox. Then yung J checkbox. Then concert yung label. Same lang sa the rest. Ayan, movie checkbox. Then movie yung label. Then dito naman is gumawa po kami ng button. Then in-add po namin yung tatlong checkboxes dito para hindi niya ma-allow yung user na pumili ng maramihan yung sa checkbox. Then second one naman po is radio button. Ayan, RDBTN VIP yung variable name. Then new J radio button. Then VIP yung label, same lang sa the rest. Ayan, BBIP regular. Then gumawa din ulit kami ng button dito is hindi rin niya ma-allow yung user na pumili ng multiple dun sa tatlong J radio button. And second one naman po is ticket field, new J text field. Dito variable name, then J text field dito. Then ito is 5 yung size nung text field. Then J button, book button yung variable name. Then book tickets yung label dun sa loob nung button. And that's all lang.
Greetings everyone. So for our date selection dropdown, we declared a string array of dates that includes the March 25 until March 29. So we can see here in the output and the JCombo box string variable date dropdown is equals to the new JCombo box for the dates. And we declared a new variable transaction log is equals for the new JText area and the new seat panel for our J panel. We declared the layout of the seat panel to grid the layout, and for after that it's the creation of seat buttons by using for loop. We use the J button is equals to seat button that named S is equals to S plus the initial value of the loop until 25 until this button. Then for the background color, it is initialized to be set in color green, and after that we declare the function for the seat button. If the seat is taken, then it will show that the seat is already taken and will return. Then if the seat button is taken, it will be enabled to false and the background will be set in color red. If the seat is taken, the seat number will also become true, and the seat panel is added, and the seat button high is equals also to seat button. And that's it for my part of this code.
Hello, Dangal greetings. My name is Marilyn Ave and I will explain the clear button function and as well as the layout organization of the added elements into the frame here in our program. So to start, what is clear button functionality? So the clear button or clear button named in the program is designed to reset the form, allowing users to start fresh. So when it is clicked, it performs the following actions. First is it clears the transaction lag, wherein the set text in the program method ensures that any previous transactions details displayed in the transaction lag are removed. And also, second, it resets the seat selection. So a loop iterates through the seat buttons array and setting each button's background color to green or color that's green here in the program and re-enabling them or seat enabled true and making them as available, which is the boolean is it taken I equals false. So while in the layout organization, the UI components are arranged using a box that create horizontal strat, which is seen here in the program code. So it is to ensure proper spacing between elements, and the frame included are first is the event type selection. So checkboxes are used for users to choose the type of event they want to, whether it is a concert, movie, or sports. The second one is the seat type selection they wanted. So radio buttons is used for the seat type selection for selecting the seat category since they can only choose one seat category, whether it is a regular seat, a VIP seat, or a VVIP seat. And third is the ticket input and date selection. So a text field named as the ticket field in the program for the number of tickets and as well as the drop down, which is named as date drop down here in the program for selecting the event date. And fourth is the seat panel and buttons. So the seat panel for displaying seat options and the book or book button and clear or clear button is used for the buttons for user to transact in the program. And the fifth one, which is the last one, is the transaction log display. So a scrollable log in the JScroll pane transaction log that records the booking details. So this is where the program will display all the transaction that the user had done in the program. So that's all for my part, and to explain the rest of the part of our program, may I call on my other groupmates. Thank you!
Greetings everyone. I'm discussing to you about the function of our code, and for the first line, here's an action listener is being attached to book button. This means when the button is clicked, the program will execute the instruction inside the action listener. And next line, public void action perform. This is where the instruction for what happens after the button click are written. The action perform method is triggered when the button is clicked. And this is the variable in tickets. And next is the try catch method. And try. This program tries to take the text from ticket field, get text, where the user types the number of tickets, convert it to number, and store it into the tickets variable. And next line, the catch. This method is if the user types something like that is not a number, like ABC, symbols, letters, then the program will show a message, the message box with enter a valid number of tickets, and stops the further execution. Next, if else statement. If concert checkbox, and if the concert checkbox variable is selected, the selected event will set to 0, and the selected event will represent the concert. And Another else if the movie checkbox is selected event, the variable selected event will set to 1 representing a movie. Then another else if sports checkbox, if this sports checkbox is selected, the selected event variable will set to number 2 and it will represent a sport event. And the last else if, this is the else if that if none of the event checkboxes are selected, the program shows a message box asking the user to select an event and stop the further execution. And another variable for the selected seat type, this ensure one seat type is selected. The first if statement, if regular, this is the regular variable is selected, regular variable is selected, the selected seat type is set to 0 and representing a regular seat. And another else if the VIP variable is selected, the selected seat type variable will set to number 1 representing the VIP seat. And another else if the VVIP checkbox is selected, the selected seat type variable will set to number 2, this number 2. Then it will represent the VVIP seat. And for the last else statement, the J option pane, if the user has no seat type is selected, the program shows a message box that asking the user to select a seat type, and stop the further execution. And thank you, that's it for my part.
Program na to, binibilang at binubook natin ang available seats sa ating ticket booking system. Ngayon, dahan-dahan nating i-breakdown yung step by step. First, yung initialization ng variables. Available seats equals 0. Ito ang counter para sa bilang ng seats na nabook. Next naman is yung booked seats. Ginagamit natin ito para ma-store yung mga numbers ng seats na nakuha na. Next naman is may for loop tayo na umiikot sa lahat ng seat buttons. Next naman is yung I less than seat buttons.length and available seats less than tickets. Ibig sabihin, magpapatuloy lang ang loop hanggat may kailangan pang seats. Next naman is yung pag-book ng available seats. Kung ang seat ay hindi pa taken, which is yung is seat taken brackets I, gagawin natin ang mga sumusunod na to. Mark as taken, which is yung is seat taken brackets I equals true. Tapos papalitan ang kulay ng button ng red, which is gamit yung seat buttons brackets I dot set background opening close parenthesis color dot red para mapakita na book na. Tapos para ma-disable yung button, gagamit tayo ng seat buttons bracket I dot set enable opening close parenthesis false para hindi na mapindot ulit. Para kung kunwari napindot na yon and gusto po siyang pindutin ulit, hindi na siya mapipindot ulit kasi nga naka-enable na siya. Para naman ma-save yung seat number, ang gagamit natin doon is yung book seats dot append opening close parenthesis s dot append opening close parenthesis I plus 1 dot append tapos opening close parenthesis na may comma. Tapos, dadagdagan natin ang bilang ng book gamit ang available seats plus plus. Next naman is yung pag-check kung sapat na ba ang available na seats. Kapag kulang ang available na seats na nabook, may J option pane message box na lalabas para sabihin sa user na kulang ang available na seats. Gumagamit tayo ng return semicolon para ihinto ang function kapag kulang ang seats. Paano ito nakakatulong? Sigurado na hindi makakabook ng upuan na may nakaupo na. Yun nga ang reason kung bakit tayo merong set enable to false. Next naman is makikita agad ng user kung may sapat pang seats bago mag-confirm. Next naman is magbibigay ng warning kapag kulang ang available na seats.
So, dangal greetings. My name is John Michael D. Fabiala and i-discuss ko naman yung remove trailing comma, calculate total price, and yung log transaction. So, first, itong book sets length. Kapag may nakuha mga sets sa book set length greater than 0, binabawasan nito yung haba ng book sets ng 2 karakter. Kapag nag-book yung user ng 3 seats, ganito yung kakalabasan. Mapapansin natin na may comma sa dulo ng 3. So, para matanggal yan, gumamit kami ng set length book set seats dot length -2. Then, next naman, itong string selected date, yung string date dropdown, get selected item. Kinukuha nito yung date na pinili ng user mula sa dropdown menu. Halimbawa, kung pinili ng user yung March 27, yung selected date is magiging March 27. Then, next, itong in total price, ticket price, selected seat type, selected event times tickets. Ito yung para makuha yung price ng ticket depende sa event type, seat type, and kung ilang ticket yung sinelect ng user. Etong selected seat type, ito yung index para sa type ng upuan. Then yung selected event, ito yung index para sa type ng event. Then ito namang tickets, ito yung bilang ng tickets kung ilan yung sinelect ng user. Then yung total price, ito yung price ng isang ticket. Then yung bilang ng ticket kung ilan yung tickets na kinuha ng user. Then next, itong summary ng booking na nilalagay sa transaction log. Ito yung nasa JText area or text area. Itong book plus tickets for, ito yung dinadagdag yung bilang ng tickets. Then itong selected event equals 0, concert selected event equals 1, movie, sports, pinapalitan nito yung numerical value ng selected event ng tamang pangalan ng event. Kung 0, ito yung concerts. Then, kung 1 naman, movie. Then, kung 2 naman, ito is sports. Then, yung on plus selected date. Idinadagdag nito yung napiling date. Then, yung negative seats plus book seats. Pinapakita dito yung mga upuan na na-book ng user. Then, yung negative ay yung total PHP plus total price plus new character. Idinadagdag nito yung kabuang halaga ng tickets.
Dangal greetings everyone. I'm Kian Andrew de los Santos and i-discuss ko po yung last part ng code namin. So for the show message dialog, nag-set po kami neto for us to show po the booking details, and for the event types, pinadetermine po neto kung ano yung event based on selected event. So for example, the concert, movie, or sports. Then i-display po yung event dates as for selected date, and ipapakita na rin po yung number of booked seats, then the total price po ng ticket. Then next po is the show confirm dialog. Magpapakita po ng option and pipili po kung gusto pa po mag-book ng user or hindi na. So yes or no lang po yun. So if yes, then i-clear ng code yung ticket input field tsaka yung selected seats para hindi na maulit and mag-input ng panibago yung code. And if no naman po ang pinili ng user, mag-display po yung code ng message na thank you for booking with us, goodbye. So, para pong sign po ng closing po ng load po. Then, magpuproceed po yun sa exit. And dito po sa set default closing operation, i-close na po yung application once na nag-exit na yung user. And yun lang po sa last part po ng code namin. Thank you po.